Hey guys, hope you're all having a great day. So we're gonna make sweet potato skillet, and I haven't made this in a long time. And you make this with ground turkey. So you first get 2 tablespoons of oil heating up in your skillet. Careful, careful, please. Hi. Okay, so we've got 2 tablespoons of ground turkey heating up, and we're gonna, of oil, and now I'm gonna add the ground turkey to the skillet and get that going.
That's a coconut?
No, that's just oil. Oh, I didn't mean for it to get that hot. It's pretty hot. Bud, can you go over there? I don't want you to get splattered on, please. Alright, so I really didn't mean to get it too hot, but I guess we're going to get cooking right away here. So I'm just getting all the ground turkey off, you know, ground turkey sticks. And I was super afraid of this recipe. Oh my goodness. I was super afraid of this recipe when I first started it, when I first tried it. In fact, everyone like raved about it for so long, but I was still like not willing. Kaden, be careful, please, to use ground turkey. But what I learned is with ground turkey, you need to just season it well, and you need to add the fresh garlic. You really do. It makes such a huge difference.
I was hiding in this room. He came in his room. I was like, raw. You should have seen. He was like.
Oh my goodness. Kaden, please get out of there, bud. Well, we'll have to get it a different time, okay? So, definitely with ground turkey, do the crushed garlic. It's key in the flavor. So I have a little bit of crushed garlic and freshly pressed. Kaden, be careful, please. Wild and crazy kids going on here. I managed to lose the thing that cleans my garlic press. So I'm just trying to clean it right now so it doesn't all stick in there. Alright, so this is where we now have fun because everything is ready to go. The potatoes are all cut up, and the way I do this differently is with zucchini. So we're gonna just get this ground turkey cooked up really quick. And the only thing I don't have, which I thought I did, was mozzarella cheese, but it was bad. So I'm just going to use regular cheddar cheese, and that's just how it's going to work. But I'm actually going to put ricotta cheese in mine. I was actually thinking about seasoning the ricotta cheese and then baking this once it's done and adding it to it, but we'll see. All right, so we're going to, let me make sure I turned it down. All right. So we heated the olive oil over medium-high heat. We added ground turkey and garlic, so we got to cook that. Then we're going to add the onions, the peppers. It says yellow, but I actually cut up a yellow. I didn't even realize I did that. And then the onions and cook. And then we're going to add the sweet potato, the seasonings, and the zucchini, and then we're going to cover it. A different recipe of this calls for spinach, but I may not do the spinach. And if you do spinach, you'll add a little bit of, oh, it's good. Yeah, a little bit of chicken broth. So we're trying to get dinner done really quick so we can go get ice cream. Because our ice cream store is open down the street, and we love it, and we haven't been there, and they opened like a week ago, and that's sad. So we've got to go get ice cream, and I've just wanted some since it opened. Hopefully they have some good frozen yogurt. All right. Whew. So, it takes about 25-30 minutes to make this, I think, total. Once you get everything in there is when it needs to sit. So tomorrow, I don't know if we'll have enough leftovers, but I'm going to make a chicken dish. So I'm actually going to make some fries out of what's left of the sweet potato because I'm pretty sure I have enough, and I don't want to put too much in there. So I'm just going to cut this into some bigger pieces and then make them into fries, and then I'll toss them into some oil tomorrow with some honey and cayenne pepper, and or even pure maple syrup makes good ones, and that'll be our fries to go with our chicken. So the ground turkey's really cooking up right now. And I'm just getting some sweet potatoes ready to make fries with tomorrow. So just cut them into like little strips like that for fries. And I cut them pretty thin too, because this way they'll crisp up in the oven. So I was going to make this fish recipe tomorrow, but I think instead I'm going to do it with chicken. As long as it's nice, we'll grill it. And then we could actually grill the sweet potato fries on some foil as well. So I'm always thinking ahead to the next day with whatever I'm making today. So I'm just going to put the fries in a bag. Stir up the... We're gonna eat dinner and then we're gonna go get ice cream, okay? So I am gonna put just a little bit more garlic into the ground turkey because I didn't have that much of a fresh garlic. So I'm gonna add a little bit more of the garlic to the ground turkey, just because it is key to season it up pretty good. And I used to struggle with the scent of cooking ground turkey because it smelled so bad. And as long as I, put garlic in with it, then it didn't bother me. Why don't you guys put your shoes on and go out back and run for a little bit until dinner's ready, and then we'll eat, and then we'll go get ice cream.
I just like scaring him.
Well, do you want to bring your bat out and play baseball outside? Or do you just want to sit and watch Mickey for a little bit? Yeah, because dinner won't take that long, and then we'll go get ice cream, okay?
Did you post the pictures of the Easter thing on Facebook?
Not yet.
Alright. That's all I was about to say.
Okay, so here we go. We have almost done the sweet potatoes for tonight, and then sweet potatoes for fries tomorrow. And then we have red onion, yellow peppers, and a bunch of zucchini. This is what I add to this to add veggies as well. Those are the Easter eggs we just made. And the seasonings are chili powder and sea salt and pepper. And I'm just going to, so I'll do a little bit of cayenne pepper and then sea salt and pepper. And then the seasoning from the garlic, and I'll probably add some onion powder to it. But really everything. Hey Tracy, how are you? So it got late quick. Sundays do that, right? So we're just getting dinner cooking. But we're pretty much like ready for the week, so that's exciting. We got everything good to go. Salads, egg muffins, frozen bananas, coffee in the ice cube trays, coffee in my cup.
Are you trying to bite me?
Kaden, what is that? What we do? You need to watch Mickey. Go turn Mickey on. It's time. That's not nice. It's time to watch Mickey. What's wrong? You need your pull-up changed, right? Yes. Let's change your pull-up. Yeah, your pull-up is gonna leak. Okay.
Go, go, go,
What?
go, go, go.
You don't want Mickey? You want gummy bear? Nothing. Tired. Where's your baby? Here, bud. Here. Okay. Hey, Lori. Oh, okay, this is a great one. Okay, so ground turkey, I've got a pound of ground turkey. If you wanted more, I would definitely suggest to double this recipe with the meat. But we're just going to do this one. That's all I took out. All right, so here we're at a part where now we can let it simmer, and that's my favorite part about this meal is once you get this ground turkey cooked with the fresh crushed garlic, the pressed garlic, and I added a little more garlic to it. Now we're going to add everything, add a little more seasoning, and we're going to let it saute. So I cut those up pretty small to make it easy. So I'm going to add the peppers and the onions, get that cooked up a little bit, and then we'll add the zucchini. All right.
How will Mickey look without an ear? One of his ears is gone. I bit it.
Oh, you know what? I wanted to take a picture really quick, so let me just take a picture of this. Kaden, what?
Here, Kaden.
What's wrong?
It's perfect.
Mickey's fine.
He thought I was eating Mickey. It rained? Please don't tell me.
No.
I was about to say, I thought that these were like rain patterns. I was like,
Hey, Amy. All right. So we've got the ground turkey.
Emma, Mickey,
And you know, ground turkey really doesn't have much grease in there, but there's a little bit because of the oil, but that'll help to cook up the peppers and the onions. So I'm just going to get the peppers and onions in there at the moment.
what little pieces of zucchini?
And a few pieces of zucchini, yes. So zucchini is a very watery veggie, so you don't really need to worry about, adding more any liquid to help cook it.
That's my egg.
What happened?
He dropped my egg. He picked it up. I said, that's my egg. And
Please don't touch the eggs, Kaden. We gotta let them dry.
Your eggs almost dried. You need to put these in like this so they don't hit
Okay.
the bottom.
So as you can see, just moving that around, it's going to help cook up the peppers and the onions with the little bit of liquid that's left, so I'm not going to worry about draining it. Because, you know, ground turkeys are really, really lean meat. So this is where I'm going to add, hey Kirsten, some more. Just because ground turkey can be very specific with the flavor. So just a tiny dash of cayenne pepper. And then if you put too much cayenne pepper in, you can add Greek yogurt on the top of this. And that's actually really good to put some
Greek yogurt?
Of course.
Yo,
I live off of it. So now we'll put the sea salt in.
sea salt.
Can you grab the pepper off the table, please, love? A little bit of onion powder.
And pepper.
Seasoning's free, so I just always use it. You know, we don't have to count it as a container or anything as long as it's natural seasoning with nothing added to it. So I added those in there, and now I'm just going to stir that seasoning up a little bit more. So this does call for mozzarella cheese, but we don't have any, so I'm going to use a sharp cheddar cheese instead.
Can I turn on the TV?
Yeah. Yeah, let her turn it on, bud.
It's on.
Yeah, you got to turn the box on. I don't think the box came on. So I it's on the same, got to just turn the TV off again, like press off and then back on. Alright, so let me get the... Did you see the remote? It's right there. Now press again at the TV.
That's what?
Turn on again at the TV. Okay, so... What was I getting? Oh, a baggie. Now I remember. Oh, working out really helped my headache and stuff, so that's good. I mean, it's still there, but yoga really made a difference. Same, and I did Dirty 32 today, since we did Pio yesterday, but I didn't feel like I got a great work. I mean, I'm super sore from it, but it was really struggling. I struggled a lot yesterday with it. So today I wanted to make sure I got that good workout in. All right, so here is our sweet potato fries for tomorrow. And I am making a recipe of those that I have for a grilling recipe. I have a lot of grill recipes that I got to get together for the summertime and get it to everyone, and I'm super excited to do that. All right, so we've got this cooking up. We got the peppers and the onions in there, and now I'm going to add the rest of the zucchini. So zucchini. I may save some of the zucchini. I don't know. It may be too much that I cut up. I cut up 2 zucchinis, maybe just 1. The rest of it actually could go on the grill. Or you can saute zucchini up with a little bit of coconut oil and olive oil, and then toss some sea salt on it. So good. Alright, so I just got the rest of the zucchini in there. So I'm not going to, like I said, I'm not going to put all of it in there because I think that's too much. Alright, so now I am going to dump, it says 1.5 cups of sweet potatoes, but again, I don't really always measure a lot when it comes to dinners. I just know that no matter what, it's cleaner, it's better, and as long as I make sure my containers are satisfied, I don't always measure everything in a container, like, or in a, for a dinner like this. You know, I estimate 1.5 cups, and it's a yellow, and I count it as a yellow. As long as I'm not hungry, I know I've had enough food. But I always make sure I get my protein, so I'll actually measure this in my red to make sure I have enough protein. And then if I'm worried about it not having enough meat in my serving, I just add the plain Greek yogurt. And then you can always make sure you have enough that way. Ah, runaway food. Alright, so here you go. This is it. Sweet potato turkey skillet. And now we just are going to make sure everything's mixed in. I think I may put a little bit more pepper and onion and garlic powder. It calls for regular onions, but I put red onion in everything because that's my favorite onion now. It's weird that I even have a favorite onion since I didn't even like them ever. So that was cayenne pepper. It calls for a pinch of chili pepper, so I'm going to put just a dash of chili powder in. I never ever remember to buy chili pepper. So good. So good. You ready to eat so we can go get ice cream? Would you like a pouch? I'm not going to eat that. No, thank you. Would you like your glass pouch? So I'm just going to do a dash of chili powder. 2 shakes. What, bud? You need help? Okay. eat it at the table, okay? Here, bud. Oh, you're bringing your chair in here? So hey Nicole, a lot of these recipes all are based on like garlic powder and chili powder and, you know, cumin and onion powder and cayenne pepper and like all those really good seasonings. Okay, that add that natural flavor that makes you not have to add a lot, you know, to it, and it's just natural good flavor. You add the peppers, the onions, and you just let it cook. So I added a little bit of chili powder to this and a little bit of cayenne pepper. Now that I've got everything in here, now if it doesn't seem to be cooking, I will add some, a little bit of chicken stock, chicken broth. And it says, though, if necessary, add more olive oil or a bit of water to cook the sweet potato. So since I did add so much of both zucchini, although zucchini is watery, so it will put water in there to cook the sweet potato, I think I have a little bit of... I have a tiny little bit of chicken broth to use up because I use this to cook some rice. And I also use chicken broth for so much as well. This is the base for pasta with some fresh garlic, and you have a pasta sauce. It's that easy. All right, so I'm just going to stir this in. Okay, good job, buddy. Thank you for sitting and listening. Okay, that's good. No, don't squeeze it because more's going to come out that way. Can you throw it out, please?
What's going to come out that way?
Yeah, here. Or unless you really emptied it. Wipe your hands, please. Do you have any? Do you have any on your hands? Is there any on your hands? We're going to eat dinner. Okay, so I added the chicken just to help. And that also helps with flavor a little bit. Especially if you have people that are picky about their, you know, eating ground turkey. You could do half ground turkey, half ground beef. Although I think with this recipe, something about the turkey with the sweet potatoes really has a good flavor. So when I've modified this in the past, I don't think it's as good. Now the mozzarella cheese I think is important as well, but like I said, sometimes you gotta work with what you got because it was bad. My mozzarella cheese, so I'm not going to buy more. So there we go. I posted my meal plan from last week in the challenge group. So it's in there. If you didn't see it, it's in my packet from 327. And so this is, I had planned this originally to cook probably yesterday, and I had planned buffalo chicken pizza for today, but our meals lasted so long that we're just going to make this today. So I will let this simmer for about 5 to 6 minutes now, and then we should be able to eat. Hey, Ashley. So, you know, in the end, you just cover it and let this simmer up, and then we'll add some cheese to it. I'm gonna add ricotta cheese for myself because I already had. Did I have a blue today? I had coconut oil and coconut milk in my shake, so that counts as a blue. He's peeling the apple. Are you peeling the apple with your mouth? Okay.
This is a big, big one.
Yeah. So now you can eat the regular part of the apple. You're peeling it with your mouth, and then you can eat the apple. Too fun. All right, guys. Well, we're gonna get changed so that myself, so I can get changed so we can go get to the ice cream store. And yeah. I think that's where we're going to go. But have a good night. I'm all done with meal prep for the day. There's nothing more. My workout's done, and it's 8 o'clock, and that's amazing. So, yay. Cheers to that. I do have to get ready to guest speak tomorrow, figure out what I'm wearing, and I probably have to do some laundry. But cheers to not meal prepping at 10 o'clock. So, all right. Have, oh, is that, I didn't see. Well, thanks for the love. I think that was Mrs. Sharp. I'm not sure. All right. Have a great night, guys. Have a good week. Bye.